PHS.
I'm Taylor McInerney here with Andy Blazinski, and we are proud to present to you another weekly episode of the Cougar Media News. Mr. PHS took place last Friday in the high school auditorium. Today I had the opportunity to talk to some of the guys who competed.
Mr. PHS took place last Friday, April 6th in the auditorium. A total of 10 senior guys competed in multiple categories in hopes to win the title.
I used to think that I wanted to be Mr. PHS. Now I don't really know. What I do know is that I want Mr. PHS to be given to the man in there who deserves it the most.
I was really excited because honestly it was anybody's game because who picks Mr. PHS is just the seniors who go. I actually had to get in shape. It was really hard. Got yelled at constantly by Tori and Janae. Spent a lot of time with Mr. Rorick planning my dance and my song choices. Oh yeah, so during practices, honestly, I even practiced during physics. Shout out to Mr. Daly for letting me do that. So yeah, I practiced in class, and the day of my only practice I did of the dance, I put my foot up on the chair and I completely slipped and fell on the ground, and then I just practiced a couple more times and did it. Well, like all day of that day, I was like, my hands were sweaty, I felt sick, and all throughout the practice, we kept messing up and we were getting even more nervous.
The contestants did an amazing job with all of their performances, and congratulations to Braden Von Stetten for winning the title as Mr. PHS.
The high school band took a trip to Florida for a week. They visited many places and had the opportunity to march through Disney.
So we went to Disney. We visited every park but Animal Kingdom, and we did Universal. The third day, the band got to march in Epcot, and then the last day, the choir and orchestra got to go to Disney Springs to do a performance. My favorite part was getting to spend some time with my friends. It was a really fun trip, but the best part was definitely getting to spend time with friends, because it's Disney, and then you're there with your friends, and it's a lot of fun.
We are so glad that these students got the chance to travel and show off their great talent.
Our highlighted spring sports team for the week is the girls lacrosse team. Let's take a look at what all the girls had to do in order to start their season.
And I play girls lacrosse, and I'm on attack. I do think people should get involved in lacrosse because it's a lot of fun, and more people keep joining every year, so it makes it even more fun. I wanted to start lacrosse because I was only doing one sport at the time, and I felt the need to do two sports. The most difficult thing is probably sprinting at the end of practice. You gotta do a bunch of those, and it's rough. Okay, I'm looking forward to winning some more games.
Great job, girls. We can't wait to see how well you do in your upcoming games. Also, the PHS Art Show is taking place on Thursday, April 19th. Admission is free, and there will be live music, refreshments, and activities.
Elections for student council are right around the corner. Taylor talked to a current member to learn more about what it takes to be a part of the student council.
So the responsibilities of student council is to plan homecoming. Also, we do the pep rallies in the winter and the fall, and we hold Mr. PHS too. My favorite part about being in student council is really just being a part of a group of leaders. The process of being elected is that first we have to petition, so we have to get a bunch of signatures, and then we have to turn that petition in to Mrs. Robinson, and then each class, I think, votes on, and then you get elected for the year, and then you have to redo it every year.
If you're running in the election, you must submit your signed petition by Friday, April 20th by 3 p.m. And don't forget to vote for your favorite candidates during the week of April 23rd.
Many Palmyra students are involved in extracurricular activities outside of school. A couple of students have joined the rugby team in Elizabethtown. Let's take a look.
Ooh, wait, hold on. You hear that? It sounds nice over here. I found out about the E-Town Blues rugby team through teacher Mr. Kalanda. Sophomore year, Matt Weaver and I had a government and civics or something with him, and he told us how he played for a men's team and said that there was a club team that one of his friends had started in E-Town. So Matt and I went out on a whim, tried it, and really loved it. Andy Blazinski, us, and Devin Sosnowski started playing this year, as well as Matthew Weaver and I, who have been there since sophomore year. I'm playing rugby because I like the ball. But what I like more about rugby and have more fun playing it is because in football, I was just a lineman, sort of like a nameless guy that was just blocking on the front line. But in rugby, I get to run the ball and, score and stuff, and that's really cool and something I'm not used to. This year, we're going to be graduating a lot of seniors from the team. So I recommend, if you feel like going out next year, talk to me, talk to Matthew Weaver. You can call him Ruben if you want, Matthew Ruben Weaver. Just ask us who to get in contact with, and I recommend going out. You can still come out for this year. We're only halfway through if you feel like coming out. But I definitely recommend going out next year. It's like the most fun sport I've ever played, and it was one of the best decisions I've made as a high schooler, was going out for the team.
Thanks for your time, Brady.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Blake, you got something? Seven, tap, seven. A little deeper, bud.
Nice play. Nice play, guys. Nice play.
If you would like to watch the team play, they have games every Sunday, and you can contact any of the players for more details.
That's it for this week, PHS, and remember, only 7 more days until our next early dismissal.